What's going on, everybody? This is Pico. Got a question. How can you love somebody if you don't love yourself? Because you have to, reason why I say that because you have to love yourself first to even love somebody else. You can't say I don't love myself, but I love this person or I love that person. You have a lot of people in relationships say, well, you know what? I love him more than I love myself. That's not even possible. You have to love yourself first. You have to give yourself that feeling of love so you can spread it. Like, man, this is how this feels. I want somebody else to feel this way about how I feel about myself in certain situations. So, answer to that, you can't love somebody unless you love yourself. Remember, love is like charity and everything else. It begins at home. It begins within yourself. You can't you just simply can't say you love somebody, but at the same time, you don't love yourself. So you got to love yourself regardless. Because at the end of the day, you're the only one that has to deal with yourself. Nobody's going to love you more than you love yourself. That goes for anybody. Nobody's going to love you as much as you love yourself because it starts from within. You can't get into a relationship unless you love yourself because you have to show that love to the person that you're with. Lots of people get into relationships but they say they love that person but they don't love themselves. Well, I don't love myself but I love him. So how you gonna love him but you can't love yourself to show that you love him? See, because that don't make sense. But how many of us actually love ourselves? And no, when I mean love ourselves, I'm not saying just be conceited and full of yourself. You have to love yourself from within. God gave us all that talent to love ourselves. Because I can't be with anybody if I don't love me. Because, like I just said, at the end of the day, you have to love yourself regardless. So we need to practice that more on loving ourselves and just just loving yourself, man. Not in a bad way, but have peace within yourself. Love brings peace and caring. You got to have that entity of love inside of you. You have to have it within yourself because a lot of people out here don't even know what love is. Some people think that love is beating on them. Some people think that love is just bringing drama to their life. That's not love. That's so far from love. It's ridiculous. And if anybody ever told you that, just like, sometime back in the days when women used to get beat up on, but they's like, yeah, he beat me up, but he loved me. That's not love. That's not love at all. And a lot of people say that. A lot of guys say, she put me through all this crap because she loved me. No, man, that's not love. And if you stand there, you don't love yourself enough to get up out that situation. You just gonna stay there and let this person trample over you, man or a woman. I'm not leaving nobody out, man or woman. You just gonna let that person trample over you all the time. And so, what happens when they find out you don't love when they find out you don't love yourself? They're gonna run over you. You ain't gonna stop them anyway. People have to stand up and say, you know what? Enough is enough. I take pride within myself. I love myself enough to get up out of this. I don't have to be around this negativity, but we somehow negativity always seems to be in a way that it don't show the positive side of things. So don't forget that. That goes for you and you and you and everybody. Love yourself before you jump into a relationship and try to love that person more than you love yourself. Because me personally, no, it's not gonna work with me. Pico gotta love Pico. Then if I love myself, I can spread it. Well, here you go, baby. I love you, and bam, this, that, and the other. But I can't say, well, I don't love myself, but I'm gonna love you though. But I'm not gonna love myself. That's a waste of crap, and we all know that. So remember that. Always love yourself because it starts from you. That don't mean it has to end with you. So, and hey, it is what it is, man. Y'all already know how I do it. It's your boy Pico. There's just a little food for thought. So, Take care of yourself and each other. You know, like I always say, pray more and keep God first, and everything will be okay. But remember, love yourself. I'm out of here.